Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Went to the Celtics game last night. Didn't get to bed till 2 a.m. It was a rough night for me. Usually I get bed pretty early, but last night I did not. Like, I'm in bed by 10 to 12 o'clock, depending. If the market's crazy, sometimes 1 a.m. But, I mean, you get home, the craziness. And then I was also looking at just the files that have been going on Twitter. The guy wilding out. I mean, I'm not going to say the name, but that was insane. And now knowing what we already knew to be true, so happy that, Anyway, shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all for jumping on into the live. Let's break it down for our our Sunday morning update. Let's get the lemon into the water. That's just from last night. I'll be dead honest with you. Just some old lemons. It's one of those mornings. Spent the morning with my kids on the couch. They woke me up. They crawl all over me. And I do the dad thing. Sunday, man, you got to be with your kids. So we put out GMX, Decentralized Exchange, up 23.23% and gaining. I talked about MANA 3L because although MANA hadn't popped yet, it was looking pretty nice too as well. We went over it. The technical analysis told us it was the likely one to make a bit of a move. It was getting tight in the zone. MANA 3L would blast to the upside. Two gainers overnight gains in our sleep, up 30, 40%. Two big ones. I mean, up 20% overnight. We're talking big gains, in my humble opinion, in a 12-hour period for money. For money. NAKA continues to pump, holding this level. We'll talk about consolidation and see what's happening on the bigger time frames, like the daily a little spent, the 22-hour little spent after a massive move to the upside for NAKA from 5 cents all the way from a bottom of 5 cents. This thing just did a 5x. A 5x. I'm just saying, 5xing your money. And we had you right here at 16 cents. It went to that's a double up. And then I just still can't believe it did a 5x from its December 19th lows of 6 cents. I mean, that's how you make some serious money in the market. 5xing your portfolio. Again, we can teach you how to do all these lovely things if you show up every single day, though. And you got to put in the work. Appreciate you all for coming on in. You deserve to have a good time, Sam. God bless. Thank you, Diablo. Shout out to everybody here. Yeah, I've been watching BOOKMAP all morning on YouTube. So relaxing. It is pretty relaxing. I'll give that to you. I like just the flow of the bubbles. You know what I mean? The flow of the bubbles. Let's take a look at our baby BTC ERG. Also looks like it's going to make a bit of a come up here. Look at that on the daily time frame, about to blast to the 200 SMA and then continue to rock. I'm telling you, man, ERG is the slow play, or the down low play on Cardano. ERG, baby, ERG. Did MNET continue or did it give it all back? I'm so curious to see. MNET did give it all back. It happens. I mean, that was a rally at the end of a rally. So the fact that we nailed that for 34%, though, blessings on blessings. So MANA coming in with the gains and DMTR coming in with the gains. HIBAYC seems to want to continue the move here, hit my target to the upside. MLS Metal continues to move. One Earth. Forgot about that. Let's take a look at One Earth before I get into Bitcoin. Remember, these are quick 10-minute updates, in and out. In and out. My wife says the faster, the better. Wait, that didn't sound right. Anyway, you know what I mean. She was talking about the stream, you know. Hey, shout out to everybody here. One Earth Fun. Let's take a look. I mean, it was sitting in the golden pocket. It was ready to blast. Everything looked nice for One Earth. What's happening to One Earth? Let's take a look. Did it lose a zone? Is it still holding the zone? Just look sideways now for 5 days at the golden pocket. It's sitting in the golden pocket. It just had a golden cross. This thing looks like it could do damage. 22 is kind of coming back down. I like what I'm seeing, though. Just this long-term accumulation for One Earth. Now, it could go down and drop all the way to a new low and make a double bottom. Anything could happen, but if it holds this point of control, holds the golden pocket, likely a 200% gains for One Earth at one point. May take forever, though. We don't know exactly, but D-Race. No, that's Darrow. Let's look at D-Race. I had it in a cup and handle. I want to see if it would continue in that cup and handle. This is horse racing. It was really big back in, when it was big back in the day when things started. So, yeah, we found this kind of cup and handle. This is also an Adam and Eve double bottom that should continue to the upside. It is. Look at this thing. It just continues. Phantom in an Adam and Eve double bottom as well, like I'm showing you here. It's just telling me that Phantom's likely to get a pump all the way up to 71 cents from where it's at right now. Just put, there'll probably be some pullbacks and some bounces, but that's an Adam and Eve double bottom that should propel us to the upside for Phantom. You definitely want to take heed when you see that. I'll bring the Bookmap cam down. I won't have to go bring Bookmap cam out. We'll take a look at Bookmap. Should be flatter, but look, we have a big sell wall now at 23,009 and 23,008. We didn't have that before. Before it was a huge buy wall. Remember at 20,005. He has moved. Looks like it was the same guy that moved the liquidity back up here now, dancing around the zone. So he believes there's enough shorts here to come and shred that order to the upside. Watch your shorts today. Says we could pump all the way to about 24,000, 23,900. I'd be careful. There's less liquidity down here than up here. Although they did slide that little order in there. He's still there. He's got a little bit of the order. But more has been moved up to the top here. Very interesting. As we lost that big major buy wall at 22,005. Seems to have been moved to a sell wall at 24,000. So keep that on the radar for Bookmap. Okay, West Waves Enterprises did get a little bit of a move there. Seems to have bottomed low liquidity. Just be careful. And let's go look at the elephant in the room. Bitty Bitcoin. Had a big move today, 23,400. Ripping to the upside. I called a long. I've been long. You know I've been long. I've been long, baby. I've been long. This morning or last night I woke up and showed it complex inverted head and shoulder when I got home from the game. I'm sitting there posting this, right? Because I was about to do a Bitcoin update too. But I was like, you know what? They probably want me to relax for once in my life. But here I am at 12:39, home from the game, and I'm posting inverted head and shoulders for Bitcoin complex. Talking about heart, just doing my thing. Like I was up till, you could see I was up till 1 a.m. Then I'm back out 7 hours later, ready to rock out with you. Come on now. Every single day. So look, calling this move for the inverted head and shoulder hub, we have major resistance. 23,800. We could not get above it. So at the end of the day, we're still just hanging out in the zone. We did get above this area though, and we got above the point of control. I'm in the money now pretty nicely in the trade. Stop loss can swing up even more now. Now it's almost basically you can't lose, you can only lose 1%. I mean, trade is basically golden at this point. So it could get stopped out. Anything could happen. I'm not like, it's not amazing price action. 4 hour had a lot of time to move up and didn't get too high. That's weak to me, right? This still has some Bart Simpson vibes. But we closed the 4 hour candle above resistance. That's the key. That is the key. So I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. And we could see a move up to $25,000. That is my measured move, 25,200. But only time will tell. We take a look at the 22-hour time frame. This thing is ready to rock to the upside. Look at the bend. Look at the twist. Lack of bearish momentum. And let me show you the bigger picture for Bitcoin. This is a rising wedge. Could break to the downside 68% of the time. One thing I want to bring up, right? Measured move would take you to where the rising wedge began. It says your bearishness. All right? You also have bearish divergence. That's swinging up. Well, that's swinging down. That is bearish divergence. 22-hour bearish divvy. Tells you that you should break down at one point. All right. However, we have this nice resistance that we're forming that we just got back above right here. And we had this little resistance that we played with, and we didn't lose it either. So it's telling me that Bitcoin is showing some signs of life. However, look at the diamond forming. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this rising wedge. You should draw it and remind yourself that it does exist. And that kind of was a diamond. That is a diamond. Look at it. It's almost like only a diamond on the 22, though. You see, because the candles aren't big enough. Very interesting. So a bit of a diamond here for Bitcoin. Could reverse it back to the downside, just reversal diamond. Even though I see stochastics pointing to the upside on the momentum indicators, I do just go over the whole picture for myself, and I don't just, I don't want to just, it's one way or the other, right? I mean, at the end of the day, this is what we're forming. And this flag does want to break to the upside. You've got to move, but, I'm a strong divergence guy. Like, when I see divergence, I heat it. Divergence and stochastics are the main two things that I trade on, all right? Other people trade on other things. And again, you'll never know what you truly trade on until you get to know yourself as a trader, okay? We got some mixed signals, for sure. Bearish divvy right there for facts, right? But it's kind of hidden bullish divergence too. Swing up to swing up. Hidden bullish. So you got a hidden bullish kind of cross-referencing the bearish. And you could almost say this was the bearish divergence here. And it went sideways, like it should have played out, and it didn't. And now we're kind of, as long as we stay above 22,500, that's going to be the major level. 22,006, that's the major level for me to hold. So I am still bullish on Bitcoin as long as it stays above 22,500. And it's got a G on that, and it's got this hidden bullish. 22-hour does want to move to the upside. Daily is bending. I could see the daily just boom up tomorrow morning or even into tonight. And again, Sunday night into Monday will be heavy volatility. Just remember that. Sunday night into Monday will be heavy volatility. Just be careful. But look, we have a golden cross about to occur here. I mean, when you have a golden cross about to happen on the daily time frame, right there. So you just got to point that out. Talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. Golden cross. Right? For Bitcoin. So, I mean, keep this on your radar. Write this down. Make sure that you're paying attention. The golden cross on the radar, right? Yeah, MLS, HIBAYC, Eartha, Dimitra. Look at this thing. Banged on them. We put this out for you. Nailed it again. DMTR for gains. And someone messaged me tonight, said, I made gains in my sleep last night. 80% gains. That's no joke. DMTR continuing to bang Dimitra. And this was one of my lovers, man. I find a coin. I ride it up for a few hundred percent. Take a swing trade. Bang, bang, bang. Dimitra. Booming on them. 80% gains. And you'll never get gains on a Sunday morning like you'll get throughout the week because there's low liquidity on the weekend. But we still manage to bang on them. You name it, baby. Let's take a look at ES1 where it may open today. I like what we're seeing. We talked about this flag breaking to the upside. It did. It got rejected, though. All right? A little bit of bearish divvy there as you get a swing down. That swings up sharper. 3-hour time frame overbought. 4-hour time frame spent. But we got above the resistance and we're outside. We want to make sure this doesn't end up being a bear trap, a bull trap. We want to stay above this resistance. We want to stay above this zone and this point of control here. But hey, the point of control is about to hit the target. I mean, the cup and handle is about to hit the target. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. And what a game it was last night. All the way down. It got down to the last 0.4 seconds or 0.3 seconds. And Jaylen Brown had to hit a free throw. If he didn't hit a free throw, we would not tie the game. It was 104-105. The entire place was in just pins and needles like, oh, my God. And he hit it. It was amazing. Everything worked out. And boom, boom, boom. So, unbelievable game last night to be a part of. It was slow beginnings, but eventually things did work out. You know, it was a slow beginning, but things eventually did work out. So pretty awesome. Sawsome. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Everyone, I'm out of here for the day. I appreciate it. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I see us going flat until the weekly candle close tonight. All right. So remember, we have a weekly candle close tonight at 8 p.m. Get ready for that. I'm so super excited to bring that to you. And I did get this little bump to the upside. If you've been with me, I've been long ever since 20,700, 22,007. Not a huge move. I'm not going to be like, oh, but we did get the move. We did get the pump. We broke out of resistance. We got above this line here at 23,300. It's a big deal. We can continue to the upside. I showed you the bigger time frames. Right now, it says that the 1 hour and the 4 hour may kind of want to calm down here. So it suggests that tonight and into tomorrow, we go sideways unless we get an insane short squeeze. We did show you that there is a bit of a short squeeze, possibly getting us up to 24,000, as there's just liquidity being built up here that we did not see before. This is Bookmap. Link to the Bookmap in the description below. Also, get yourself a Trezor. If you're not your keys, not your wallet, all right? Make sure you're protecting your cryptocurrency. Don't give all your money to an exchange. Don't give all your money to Celsius or someone that's holding it. Hold your keys. The point of the story is to be your own bank. The banks don't have the money that they say they have. If we all want to get it, we wouldn't get it. But Bitcoin has every Satoshi that's on the blockchain. You get it? You will never be bankrupt with Bitcoin. They'll never go insolvent with Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be here 50 years from now. Get yourself a hardware wallet. Get yourself together. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I see a sideways action on this flag for Bitcoin throughout most of the day as the 1 hour retraces and recedes. Something like this on the stochastics RSI. Sorry. And that's what I see happening. That's my prediction for the day. Every day I try to give you, every day I do give you a prediction for what I believe is happening to Bitcoin. Some days my prediction is I don't know. It's sideways. But most of the day I give you a direction. I believe unless a short squeeze up to this area, we're more than likely going sideways as the 1 hour resets here for Bitcoin. We just need to stay above 23,300. That's where I want our daily candle to close tonight and our weekly candle to close as well. Everybody, thank you so much for jumping on in. Tonight I'm going to show you the big weekly levels that we need to keep on, but I want to keep some things spicy for you to get excited for. I'll be live tonight at 8 p.m. so you can look at the work that we went over, kind of juxtapose it, see what happens. Sometimes I put something out in the morning that's up at night, like MNET yesterday. You want to pay attention. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life, everybody. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next live stream. Peace. Be safe. And thank you so much for everything. I appreciate everybody that supports me, is loyal to me, and doesn't backstab me. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you.